Hey YouTube, it's Kelly. I am back and I just wanted to share this really fun and adorable project that I've been working on. And last year around Christmas time I had seen on the the Live with Prima channel, I think it was Carrie Fennell had made, she called it like a snowy house or something along those lines. And she had used this paper mache house from Hobby Lobby, and ever since I had seen that, I wanted to, make my own version of it. So this project was definitely inspired by the, the great folks over there at Live with Prima. So anyway, let's get started. I'm gonna move the bigger one out of the way, and I'm gonna say the lighting is going to be a little dark because I've got the overhead lights off so that we can see the illumination coming from inside of the house. Okay? So anyway, here is the smallest house in the set, and this is what it started out like. It's just a small paper mache house from Hobby Lobby. Top comes off, so I guess would be the roof comes off. Nothing fancy, definitely available in many places. So, it's really just a very simple design, and this house measures about 6 inches tall to the highest point on the chimney, and about 5 inches wide at each corner. So this house, I used this beautiful Martha Stewart color. It is called Cloud, and I chose this color because it wasn't. I enjoyed blues and many shades of blues, but this one was not so bright that it was like a summertime blue, and it was not so pastel that it was like Easter time blue. I just thought it was the perfect wintry color. So that is what I used. Initially I painted both houses with a very generous coating of gesso, just so that when I painted it a color or sprayed it with a mist, that it didn't cause my paper mache to expand. Okay, and then so on this one I painted the base of the house, the body, and then I painted this cutouts in the roof and on the sides, both sides, in that beautiful cloud color. And on the roof, and then the trim and things, like the windows and everything, I painted this one. It's called Summer Linen. And this is just kind of like a really nice off-white, kind of an oystery sort of a color maybe. I really love the color vintage white, but it was just too... There was a very striking difference between the softness of these colors and that vintage white, so I had to choose another, and that's how we ended up with this Martha Stewart color. But I'm actually happy about it. I really like the way this looks with this, using this color. Anyway, I'm rambling about the paint. So, it's embellished pretty simply. It is got a couple of these bottle brush trees from last year's Christmas decorations. I added the glitter to them so that they would go with the house, basically. This is just a flower that I made, and this is my big finger in your way. This is just a dove that's been in my stash for a while. I think it was a Jolie's sticker, because it's a hard plastic piece, but I've got a sheet of them and had them for quite a while. So this is just 2 or 3 colors of this eyelash trim, in a color that I thought would complement the rest of the colors in the house. And we added quite a bit of glitter down to the bottom of the house, and around the windows and the doors, and yeah, just basically all around, and completely just sugared the roof, just like it would be if it would just fresh fallen snow, And these houses when you buy them, you can buy them and you can take the top off. but I have since glued mine down because I didn't want, when the top came off, or if it came off, I didn't want to be trying to fight with shoving it back in there with these embellishments and everything, so I just felt like I would just glue it down and that would be problem solved. Okay, and so then the last was these windows here. Now let's talk about these windows for a second. I had planned to use in my head when I had, was thinking about how I wanted to do this, I wanted to use like the Prima resin windows, or some of those Recollections resin windows that I've got in my stash that I've been hoarding. But what I found was that none of the sizes or styles really worked. Not the ones I have anyway. There was one that would look like it would work quite well, and I even was going to use it, but then I realized how many windows I actually have, and locating that many packages of it wasn't going so well. So improvising, I went to my Silhouette Cameo, and I cut out some windows a lot of times, and seriously, a lot of times. So I cut out the window in the size that I needed, and then I just started layering the windows together right on top of each other until I had about 10 built up. And that made a very sturdy, a very strong window and door. You can see that it has dimension right there. It's thick, it's not going anywhere, and it's the right size for me. So I'm happy with how that turned out. I used vellum on underneath all the windows and doors just because it made the project glow. Without the vellum, it looked really good and you could see the lights coming through there. But when I added the vellum to it, it softened the look and it really made the whole project, it just completely, the illumination was completely different. So yeah, so that's why I used the vellum. And that pretty much sums up this little house. We will move on to the middle. And this is kind of the same thing. This is, all the same things except the body of the house. I used a old piece of paper, and it was in my scrap bin in, some complementary blue and white and off-white soft shades that I felt like would really look good for my little winter display. These are going to go on my mantle where I've got everything is like blue and white with touches of silver in there. So that's kind of why I decorated them in this color scheme. Because I like it. This, like I said, this has a sheet of paper, and I don't, for the life of me, know what it was. The same thing on the roof. I painted the roof with that Martha Stewart summer linen. These are some flowers I've made. Like this, the poinsettia one is this die. And this right here is this die, or punch, I'm sorry. This one here is the leaf punch that you can see. Well, my big finger is in the way. This is the leaf punch. They're in places, but I kind of tucked them in tight so they could hide. And the other one is like these small little flowers, is this punch. So definitely utilized a lot of things that were in my stash. These are a couple of pieces from last year's Christmas decorations as well. And I thought this was so fun. It's a wreath on the door. Like seriously, it's on the door. How much more cool could you be, right? Again, use some more of this fun eyelash trim. Really just sugar snow covered the roof. Let me back this up so you got a better view. Just really sugar covered the roof. The last thing that I'm waiting to do is glitter the base of it here, but I need to get a Christmas tree. That a couple of them so that can go here. I just didn't have any appropriate size, and so once I get that, once I pick those up, I will adhere them down and then put the glitter all around, so it looks like that it has just snowed. The thing that I do regret is that I should have, and I wish I would have, put Christmas trees inside the structure before I glued the top on, because I think you would see the shadow of a tree in there. You know how like when you're driving and it's Christmas time and you can see in somebody's window as you're driving past, you could see like the outline of a tree. You can tell there's a Christmas tree behind the curtains or something. I thought you would be able to see that through the window. I thought that would just be so neat. That would just be such a neat effect. But I did not do that. I did not think of it until after I had glued it down. So all is good though, because I have one more of these things I'm going to do. I decided I'm going to do 3, and this will be the last one. It is quite a bit larger, as you can see, quite a bit. So anyway, that is my project. Let's turn this light off really quick so that we can see how illuminated they are. All right, you ready? Bam! Check it out. Check that out. How cool. And these are the little battery powered lights. The thing is right now I haven't gotten the Christmas stuff all unpacked, so I've only got one strand, and they're just sort of sharing the lights. So when I get the rest of them unpacked, I will put one strand per house, and then that way the battery pack can attach somewhere, camouflaging it so that you don't see it. So anyway, that is my project. I hope you like it. I know it's a little bit early for Christmas, I get that, but I just haven't been inspired to do anything else, so I thought might as well get started. Anyway, thank you for watching, and thank you for always being so kind, and you guys have an amazing day. Bye.